But we're going to get into the latest media and memes with an amazing one from the Wall Street Journal. We covered this a few weeks ago when the discussion was in the air, but now movie futures plan is approved. Federal regulators on Monday greenlighted a plan by one exchange to list movie futures, despite a push by some Hollywood groups and lawmakers to ban the products. A divided Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, voted 3-2 to approve movie futures, contracts tied to box office receipts, for Trend Exchange, a trading platform owned by Variana Networks. A vote on a similar type of contract for the Cantor Fitzgerald-owned Cantor Exchange is expected later this month. In making this determination, the Commission found that the contracts are based on commodities, are not readily susceptible to manipulation, and serve an economic hedging purpose, the agency said in a notice approving the contracts. Despite this major victory for the Trend Exchange, the CFTC's blessing may not be enough to keep Trend Exchange plans alive. The financial overhaul bill being negotiated this week by lawmakers contains a provision that would make movie futures illegal. Although a similar provision didn't exist in the U.S. House version of the bill, several House lawmakers who oppose the contracts are on the committee negotiating a final piece of legislation. I was discussing this with a coworker, and what we both easily agreed on is that we don't anticipate this leading to any major quality increase in the products coming from Hollywood. Movie futures, another debt bubble to create. And again, all this is going to bring us is more of the same crap that they're already shoving down your throat. And again, it's very easy. Just don't go give your money for bullshit sequels and squeakles and remakes and TV shows and video games and 80s nostalgia and all that garbage. And basically because they still own the rights to it, so it doesn't cost them as much to just reboot it, as the kids like to say. Just don't look is what I would recommend. Unlike other studios, Paramount is going to allow Redbox to rent its DVDs the day they are released. More on that from Variety. An interesting one and an important one on counterpunch.org, the World Cup as maximum weapon of social control. Now, the aforementioned coworker talking about movie futures, we also had a brief moment on sports where I basically have to say anytime anybody asks me if I like sports, I say no, I think it's a waste of time, it's a bread and circus, it's a fake catharsis, it's a fake group activity to make you feel like you're part of something, make you feel like you're doing something, but it's fake, ultimately. And we align ourselves with all these little fake teams, and we wear our shirts, and we wear our jerseys, and again, give more money to these fools that then we say, oh, them guys are overpaid, with your Yankees cap on. But I digress. Our last note on media memes, 66% of voters are angry at the media. This is the latest from RasmussenReports.com. 66% of U.S. voters describe themselves as at least somewhat angry at the media, including 33% who are very angry. Now, what they'll twist very angry into meaning, I guess we're going to have to wait and see. And now it's on to all the latest ugly murder and mayhem updates, and there is kind of a large update on someone you may remember from several months ago, Amy Bishop, former professor, inventor, charged in brother's death that happened 24 years ago. So these updates coming from CNN and from Reuters, accused Alabama college shooter charged in 86 deaths. So basically, Amy Bishop, Alabama professor, she went on a shooting spree there. She appears to have all the fingerprints of some kind of intelligence op of a damaged individual with interesting connections to the intelligence networks and private military contracting and high technology. Let's break it down. We'll get you updated and get the flashback on the strange case of Amy Bishop.
Today, the grand jury has indicted Amy Bishop for the murder in the first degree of her brother, Seth Bishop.